This would be the only time that I really address anything as far as like what my husband do for me. This would be the last time, because I guess it just irritates me when y'all just assume because I don't post what he does for me, what he buys me, what he gets me, what he does for me in general, y'all just make assumptions. Like, you don't know what he do. I'm never going to tell y'all. I'm never gonna get on the internet and show all the things, the intimate things that he gets me anymore. I did at some point, but I'm not doing it anymore, because anything that I post pertaining to my husband, it's a problem for y'all. Y'all find a problem in every little thing that I do, every little thing that he does for me. And it's just weird. So assume what you want to assume. I saw people in my comments on Facebook saying that he got me the EOS. No, I bought that for my own lips. But if he did get that for me, if he did buy that for me, why is that a bad thing? I don't understand. Like, y'all find a problem with everything.
Hey, hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name.
Yeah, yes or no, y'all?
And don't nobody even fuck about what they think. What I said, nigga.
Okay, baby.
Oh, y'all, let's get into this boiling tea. Well, apparently, y'all know Brenay's birthday just passed, right? And the internet streets is going crazy about what Tim did not do. You heard me about what Tim did not do. $2 Tim didn't pull no stops, friend. He got sis a Costco cake and some lip gloss. Let's get into this content.
Regards to Brenay, it's actually crazy the lengths that people will go just to prove a point, right? We know she lost a lawsuit and that she has to pay $1.75 million just to essentially be with him, right? Her birthday just passed and we saw the lack of what Tim did for her birthday. Yes, they wanted a cabin trip, but who cares? She probably paid for it in the first place. Let's start with that cake. Tim, where'd you buy that cake? Where did you buy that cake? That cake looked like a cupcake sitting in front of her. You couldn't have bought her a custom cake? Walmart sells custom cakes. I got a very beautiful custom cake from Walmart a few months ago for somebody that I love. And I paid, maybe $30 for the cake? I don't remember. But that cake was beautiful. That goes to show how lazy you are. You could have hit up a cake maker on Instagram, a baker in your freaking area. You did nothing of that nature. You found the cheapest cake that you could find and some cheap ass candles and set that shit up in front of your wife. That's what you did, right? Okay. You got her a cabin. We know that she paid for it, right? You couldn't have put some balloons in the ceiling, some rose petals on the floor, some little candles that lead up to the bedroom, 2 floor balloons with her age. You couldn't have done that. And if you didn't want to do it yourself, you could have paid somebody to do that. People do that. That's a business. And then, what you actually get her for her birthday? 2 EOS lip balms? Really, Tim? You couldn't have bought her a new Coach bag, a Louis Vuitton bag, a Gucci bag, some type of bag. You could have even took her down to the damn TJ Maxx and bought her some new purses, but you did nothing of that nature. You did nothing of that nature. Brenay, there's no way you're happy. Like, there's just no way. Besides people constantly bullying you on social media, your man don't even show up and show out for you the way that he's supposed to. And then you get online on Snapchat making a video saying that you don't have to post what your man gets for you, but you post everything else. So why not post that? And we always tell when you get to line, because them eyes start getting shifty. Brenay, who you fooling?
I think a lot of people feel the same way in this case. Ain't no way I'm gonna be going to hell in jail behind a man, and the only thing he gonna do is buy me a cake for my birthday, friend, because she probably paid for that cabin herself. Like she did amongst other things. But let's get back into this content because it is boiling.
Who are you fooling? Keep proving that point, sis.
ITSLATEWORLD 17. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in ITSLATEWORLD. It's all love.
When nobody said Brenay wrote that question just so she could answer it, she tired of taking care of Tim. Devin would have made sure she was good for her birthday. She knew that.
Y'all, my husband loved me so much. He heard me say that I wanted to drink some more raspberry tea or whatever. I don't know why I didn't, make it. I wasn't like telling him like, hey, make me some or whatever. He came in and made some for me. Okay,
Tim
Mr.
made her
Mayo.
breakfast for her birthday. Devin made breakfast just because.
Okay, we got the blackberries,
I think Devin
the
was
yogurt,
born into her, and
my
Tim was a
protein ball,
little bit more
eggs,
edgy.
bacon.
Anybody use it?
I still think that was Tim and Brenay that broke in Devin's car. I'm just saying.
Y'all, normally I'm comfortable farting in front of people, but not Tim yet. Hold on.
You wasn't scared to poop at Tim and Akira house, but you was scared to fart in front of him. When they was going through what they was going through and y'all was cheating, make it make sense.
I'm currently out of town right now at family house, and I'm doing number 2. Like, my stomach is on fire right now. Pretty bad.
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Huh? I am.
I got next.
My stomach hurts. No, you was pooping? That's how I feel right now. It's like a sickening type of poop. The first thing that a dude say when they break up with somebody is that they never loved you and they never was in love with you. And the new person is treating them way better and making them feel like, this is what love's supposed to be like. Like, that just makes no sense to me. Just because we broke up, just accept the fact that you did love me. Accept the fact that you were in love with me. Accept the fact that you had a child with me. And this is not my personal experience. I was just watching something, but don't sit here and try to tell the new girl, oh, I never loved her, or we this and we that. Like, y'all dudes need to tighten up. Y'all need to tighten up for real. And then the girls that's with them, y'all look about delusional too. And it's just annoying.
Later.
So he is saying that the only reason he even went back and started living in the house with Akira was because he missed the kids. He said they had separated in 2021 when Akira said that she felt like she was going to do something to herself and her unborn child. Now, y'all, he also says that Akira told him that she feels like God told her that Brenay is the person for Tim, that is his wife, and she is okay with them being together. Y'all, none of this is making sense at this point.
I was just thinking about something.
Get me a funky ass. If I were Brenay and my husband were Tim, the same guy that has had me fighting on the internet for my life for the past 2 years, and all he did for my birthday was get me a funky ass cake from Costco or Sam's, not even a Publix cake, I definitely would leave him alone. Because you literally did below the bare minimum for my birthday, and I've had to go on the news, get sued, be talked about, and everything else. And the least you could have did was show the people that you really love me and you really all about me. But instead of doing that, you did little to nothing. And then you wanted me to act like, yeah, my husband did that. We in a cabin. You sitting there making videos talking about, I don't know what we about to do. What? If that's all you did for my birthday, I would absolutely leave you alone. This is another reason why Brenay is really going to feel it, because all of that you thought it was, you can see is coming into fruition that it's not that at all. But you want everybody to believe that y'all so happy, y'all so in love, is this and that. How a man treats you on your birthday shows how he really feel about you. I don't care what anybody say.
Oh, you knew your girl Latte was coming because Brenay, do you hear what the people have to say? You should be pretty much embarrassed, honey. You came up here and basically went to hell and almost jail behind. Well, you went to jail and almost hell. You might go to hell behind this man. But you mean to tell me that's all $2 Tim could do? He got people out here laughing at you, but karma will definitely be your best friend. And at the end, you get what it is that you get. And this is all that you will receive. Because Tim ain't got nothing.
Making videos about Timmy with the hips and Brenay on her birthday, how Tim got her a cake from Costco's and some lip balm. Let me tell y'all something. Tim is being paid to stay there. Like, he don't got no money on. It is Brenay's money. So what was he supposed to buy her? Then a cabin trip with no plans. Sounds like Brenay planned that herself with her own money. Come on now, make it make sense. What he got? He ain't got nothing. Timmy with the smoking hips got into this marriage so that he could avoid responsibility. Let's be real. He's in this marriage to be taken care of. He is the true queen. Okay? Let's be real. Brenay is the true provider. Just like she just invested into getting him a bunch of Twitch things for him to start a stream on Twitch. Who wants to watch those hips? Because I don't. And what really grinds my gears is that Brenay didn't even tell her twin sister happy birthday. They got the same birthday. Didn't neither one of them tell each other happy birthday. Not even Karen. But y'all supposed to be Capricorn sisters. And I'm a Capricorn. And I'm ashamed. I'm really ashamed. Because where did y'all come from? Who the fuck made y'all? Who said that y'all was Capricorns? Because I think y'all closer on the Sagittarius side than y'all Capricorn. No, there's been a big mistake. Doctors, please. Then it's the fact that y'all really are sacrificing y'all relationship because of a man that can't do shit for now one of y'all. That hasn't done anything but grind those fucking hips. That's it, that's all. He can only afford a cake from Costco's because maybe that was the first thing he purchased from the money that he been saving up out of his allowance from Brenay. And so technically, what can Timmy with the hips buy Brenay? Let's be honest. Let's be real. Like, this is like E-Kane and Chris. Chris goes to the store with E-Kane card and buy her things, you know, kind gestures or whatever, flowers, with her money. So technically, it's her buying it for herself with her own money, but Chris picked it up. So I guess it's the thought that counts. The thought of not picking it out with your own fucking money. I mean, like, where are we getting at? Why are we not surprised? Timmy with the hips don't have nothing but those hips to offer. I'm telling y'all.
Well, as you could hear, $2 Tim didn't go all in. Brenay's birthday was definitely a flop, friend. But you already know how this go. If you made it to this part in the video, please drop that purple heart for your girl Tay, baby. Like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe. Let's get back into this content one time for the one time.
ITSLATEWORLD 17. No drama, all facts. A truth teller supporters are appreciated in ITSLATEWORLD world. It's all love, about a lot of world. Ay, ay, for my words to the key of life. Let me tell my soul a sham, but the sea.
Brenay and Tim got an OF page, and the video has been leaked. Brenay and Tim got an OF page, and the video has been leaked.
Y'all can't be asking me how I feel about it because I'm not the one gonna be married. Y'all need to ask my boyfriend. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, they are gonna love it. And I'm not a villain. And I'm throwing, I have to convince them that I lost out on endorsements, so I can't pay the $1.7 million. And I'm throwing a few fillers like I had facts and I'm not a villain. Although evidence proves the opposite, and I have to throw God in it. Yeah, they are gonna love it.
TikTok family. So my fiance is a perfume junkie. And my fiance. All right, so look, today me and my wife are going to the gun range. But we matching today. She won't be like me so good.
I told you I'll show y'all a lot of my accomplishments and things that I'm spitting. Things that I have done and things that's in store, because y'all not blocking nothing. What's for me is gonna be for me. Y'all not gonna sit and talk about it. Like, no. I'ma just pop out and show niggas.
Like, I love the hell out of my woman, bro. And y'all hate that so bad. Cause I'm still gonna go to bed with a smile on my face next to my woman in her moo-moo. And then I'm gonna wake up the next day with a smile on my face in the bed next to my woman in her moo-moo.
Kira was the wrong one here. She's not innocent. She cheated on Tim. She got pregnant by somebody that was in another. Like, I mean, these people is going ham. If I were Brenay and my husband were Tim, the same guy that has had me fighting on the internet for my life for the past 2 years, and all he did for my birthday was get me a funky ass cake from Costco or Sam's, not even a Publix cake, I definitely would leave him alone. Because you literally did below the bare minimum for my birthday, and I've had to go on the news, get sued, be talked about, and everything else. And the least you could have did was show the people that you really love me and you really all about me. But instead of doing that, you did little to nothing. And then you wanted me to act like, yeah, my husband did that. We in a cabin. You sitting there making videos talking about, I don't know what we about to do. What? If that's all you did for my birthday, I would absolutely leave you alone. This is another reason why Brenay is really going to feel it. Because all of that you thought it was, you can see is coming into fruition that it's not that at all. But you want everybody to believe that y'all so happy, y'all so in love, is this and that. How a man treats you on your birthday shows how he really feel about you. I don't care what anybody say.
Before I go, let's get into some of these notes that was taken in the coats, okay? Brenay, so we could remind you a little bit in case you forgot. Let's go.
Buy gifts and show love like that, but as a partner, someone who you could talk to, who's that person for you, even if it is Brenay, I just want you to be happy. She's prioritizing his peace. She said that they would be okay and that she loved him. And these texts are just to prove that Akira was aware that Tim was seeking comfort somewhere else, and later on we will see texts where Akira was like, you cannot go to another woman to fix our relationship the same way I cannot go to another man. This is between us as husband and wife. Tim says that Akira would buy him gifts, and you know, this is Brenay line of questioning, but he said Akira would buy gifts and show love like that, but as a partner, she failed emotionally. We get a text from Akira, and she's saying and admitting to them having bad communication. She's basically professing like, I cannot make you happy. I'm trying, I cannot make you happy. So then Brenay pulled her videos and she said, what are these videos? Tim is like, just Kara explaining stuff. And Brenay is like, what? And Tim is like, just relationship stuff. So Brenay played a video. This is the video where they was trying to make Akira seem crazy. The video is not crazy at all. She literally talking to her husband and getting shit off her chest. She basically is like, you gonna attack me whenever I try to explain my frustrations about our communication. I'm feeling attacked. You called me a virus. Yes, I invited Brenay into the home because I thought she was my friend and I wanted the best for her and I want the best for you. But let me go if this is the shit you're gonna be on. Like, I want to work it out, but you need to let me go if you don't want me. But Tim is saying he's not happy and he's being shady and he's pressed about this separation. All right, it's a 4-minute video. Akira felt she was on the back burner. Yes, I invited her to the home. It's literally just her being frustrated. And she then says this was supposed to be a separation, not a divorce. So it's crazy to me how fast you replaced Brenay, and that's why it got me thinking even more, because it's like, what the fuck y'all really had going on? Because bitch, you replaced me quick, fast, than a motherfucking hurry. Like, the whole time these videos are playing, Tim got his head down, and I mean all the way down. Yeah, Akira was not heard. She mentioned a lack of respect, and you know, she was making it about Brenay because legally she was still Tim's wife, and this is what she's telling him, like, I don't know who else to make it about because I'm your fucking wife, but you say separation and now you acting like I'm not shit to you. You think you could just move on. So then she is some shit about like her being accountable for how she made him feel as a man. And she basically just coddling this man in these videos. So Brenay is like, how did she make you feel as a man? That's when I wrote a little note to Devin and I was like, I missed you a lot. So she was like, what you meant by how she made you feel as a man? He said some bullshit about old feelings from the first separation, like they still were dealing with those old emotions that made them separate the first time, and he just didn't feel like a man. He then said we shouldn't have been married, we should have grown up some, and we had kids too fast. Like it's just a childish mistake. He was stuck with Akira. I was an asshole, I was immature, she was hurt. We failed in our marriage. Not me, not her, we, both of us failed together. We both had our issues. Alright, so then Robin, it's her time to cross-examine, and I'm about to run through this cross-examination in 5 minutes and we're back to court. Alright, Tim say, well shit, really about to run down here and try to flirt with Devin for like 5 minutes before court starts, so y'all lucky, because I could have been outside the court right now, flirting with Devin, but I'm in here telling y'all what fucking happened. Y'all don't want to see me be great. Alright, so Robin, hold on. I can't be hunched over like this. Alright, I hope y'all hear me. Alright, Tim said Akira lied about finding the video. Robin says, when you say who the defendant is to you, you called her your wife, but which one? Oh, yeah, not the first one? Oh, yeah, not the one who gave you 2 kids? Robin was on his ass. Robin then shows happy pictures, because mind y'all, the testimony yesterday with Brenay's whole point of putting Tim on the stand is to prove that there was no love and affection and that she played no part in breaking up this marriage and that they was just friends. So Robin then shows us happy pictures because Tim told us yesterday he fucking hated Akira and he was just using her for money and to take care of his kids. And that he didn't want her to be homeless. Like, he told us all this shit. Go watch the other video. So she showed the happy pictures. He talked about he don't love her. She showed pictures of Tim kissing her, smiling, and every pic she showed, she says the kids in this pic. Are they in this one? But you said you stayed with the kids, so why the fuck is the kids in none of the pictures? He get mad as fuck. They show a picture of him and Akira at, you know, looking happy, and he was like, it was my mom's wedding. Do you not smile for pics? If somebody say cheese, don't you say cheese? Y'all, exact quote, that's what he said to Robin. So we all in the court like, y'all need to lock this nigga up. Like, y'all need to get him, like, y'all, when I say he is so rude and nasty on that motherfucking stand, bro. So then Robin was like, so y'all stopped being intimate and you say you was sleeping on the couch and y'all had separate rooms. Tim is like, yes. She then showed text of Tim. It said good morning, sunshine, and then he said Mrs. Montague, and that was February 26th. Kira then sent a text and was like, I'm not comfortable with you and Brenay, with y'all relationship, and if I would rather get a divorce if that's what you want, because I would rather be alone and focus on myself. I don't want to deal with this. It's too much. 3:25:24, Kira text, is it because we had sex yesterday? Tim said for sure. And when Robin asked him, like, so you saying you was not intimate with your wife, it was no love, it was no affection, these messages are so different. Tim is like, I'm not feeling the messages, they all look different to me. Direct quote, I'm not feeling these messages because they look different than how messages on the phone are supposed to look. So then Tim said, that's not me, to the messages. He basically said that he did not send these messages. Robin showed messages in that same thread where he says, I love you too, to Akira. And she asked him, she said, so is this message real? He said yes. And she's like, but the other ones are altered. So at this point, the judge made the jury leave because he trying to figure out where the fuck we going, you know, what's this supposed to prove or whatever. So when Robin defended her argument and her evidence, and she's like, I'm using this to prove that they did have a relationship filled with love, etc. Y'all, why is Tim on the stand mocking Robin? He like, cause the jury is gone now. Soon as the jury walked out, y'all, that nigga was rude and nasty, mocking Robin, making faces. When the judge told him to look at some evidence, he talked about, what is it, text or is it a video or is it, bitch, you can't talk to the judge like that. So yeah, he was nasty, just a sloppy bitch. And Brenay standing up, she like, what proof is that? It's pictures. And the judge is like, man, bring the jury back in. Boom, they bring the jury back in. It's a dick pic, which I knew it was a dick pic, y'all. I might have to put music over this one. I knew it was a DP, y'all, because I saw it when they were scrolling through the evidence. I said, damn, that looked like some meat. And so then when he sent a D pic on the 23rd of March 2024. They scrolled fast as hell, but I saw that Peter record. They didn't want to give it to us. They gave it to the jury and passed it around. The jury was not impressed. Robin said, "Is this your number?" Tim said, "I don't recall, cause I don't know. I had so many numbers." And he said that's not his dick because he look at it every day, and that's not his dick. Child. Yeah, they passed the dick around. Wasn't nobody impressed. I would have to call y'all back with the rest. I'm going back to court. Someone who you could talk to. Who's that person for you?
Hey, hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Hold up. If you rock with the truth, say her name. When she step in the spot, everybody say. When she step in the spot, everybody say. Latte. What? Latte. What? Latte. What? Hands up if you ready for the real. What? Latte. What? Latte. Hands up if you ready for the real.
She pop out clean, yeah, the vibe go up. Big energy walk, don't gotta do much. Truth in her voice, she say what it be. No sugarcoat talk, just honesty. Color in her style, confidence loud. Unicorn vibes, but she stand out proud. She don't chase rumors, she clear that fog. If it ain't the truth, she won't co-sign, y'all.
Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Truth telling energy on display. Latte. If you rock with the truth, say her name. Latte. Welcome to the world where the facts stay. Latte.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Truth teller. Unicorn energy.